exciting episode of The Pride today.
You won't be disappointed.
Actually, the boys will be for this first segment because the girls totally dominated at Gender Wars.
Great day.
If y'all wanted a sandwich so badly, go to Subway.
Oh, hey, that reminds me, I need to apply there.
Are you sure? Because it might affect your GPA.
Well, let's find out.
A common issue that high school students face is trying to wrestle a part-time job and schoolwork. Many students differ in opinion as to whether or not having a job affects their GPA. The Pride sent out a school-wide survey to PHS students to see if there's a correlation between hours worked and their GPA. Many students at Payson believe working during the school year has an effect on their schoolwork. However, many do not share that same opinion.
I think that having a job affects your schoolwork, but it's nothing that gets you too out of hand. So it does make it a little bit more difficult, having a little less time. But I wrestle, and it doesn't. I'm still able to keep my, GPA up and stuff.
It's good to not have a job until you need and want money. Then it's not good. But I do have a lot of time to work on my schoolwork, and so maintaining my GPA really isn't that difficult.
I think it could definitely have an effect, because it's taking up a lot of your time. It's also beneficial to have a job, so I think definitely having a job affects your schoolwork and your GPA.
Contrary to stereotypical belief, some students believe having a job actually increases motivation to work on homework.
I also think it kind of helps me to learn time management because I honestly am terrible with managing my time. I could spend like hours doing absolutely nothing. So I think it's good to help me kind of get in the habit, especially for college where I need to learn how to manage my time well so I can organize like work, school, and then like doing stuff with friends.
I think that having a job when you're in high school is a good thing. I think that we as kids, we need to learn how to grow up and we need to learn how to take care of ourselves, and I think one of the best ways to do that is to find a job.
There was, however, a noticeable difference between those who worked more than 20 hours as to those who worked 10 or less. Although both sides of the spectrum were seen in this study, it's really up to the student to determine how much effort is put into their schoolwork. A job can be seen as leverage, or it can be seen as a means of motivation.
Nope, I'm not getting a job. I'm more civil than that.
Abe, I think we may be confusing people by our appearance.
Right. Let's explain.
4 school and 7 years.
Nope. Just roll the next segment. You'll see.
He was president during the Civil War and helped abolish slavery. He had many policies, many of which, one of which was the 10% plan, which plan was to and I love him.
I know that he was the President of the United States.
Abraham Lincoln wore a really tall hat. They made an awesome movie about him, and he was one of my favorite presidents.
He's really tall, and he had like a beard because so like 4th grader wrote him, and she was like, "Hey, you'd be cute if you had a beard," and he thought that was cute. That a 4th grader thought he was cute, so he got a beard. That's all I know.
I don't know. Yes, 2 of them.
What is Abraham Lincoln's son's name?
I don't know.
What do you think Abraham Lincoln hid under his hat?
A monkey.
A bullet?
A mini Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, so it turns out people don't know Abe as well as we thought.
So we're going to educate you.
You can find a 9-foot-tall statue of him at the Abraham Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C.
John Booth assassinated Lincoln on April 15, 1865. Booth's brother saved the life of Lincoln's son on a New Jersey platform.
What? He also had a weird obsession of cats. His cat ate at his dinner table.
His coffin was opened 5 times, so they buried him in an unmarked grave under 10 feet of concrete. His mother was killed by poisonous milk.
Gasp! Some Paysonites are too poor to know this, but Lincoln is on the penny and the $5 bill.
Lincoln was the first president to have a beard.
Lincoln actually had 4 sons, William Wallace, Robert Todd, Edward Baker, and Tad.
He was a big animal lover, and if he was alive today, he'd probably be running an animal shelter. Lincoln actually kept important documents inside of his hat.
And he was born February 12th.
Happy birthday, Abe. Happy birthday, Abe.
Thank you.
We're pretty awesome.
You know who else is awesome?
My cat, Tabby.
No, but she is fierce. It's Payson's one and only Karanda Haimuli.
Oh.
Karanda's position is senior class representative, and she does a great job. The main thing with Karanda is that she's good at networking, and so she can talk to students and find out what they want, and then she brings it back to the student council and makes sure that specifically the seniors, but all the students are represented. And she tries to get what they want.
Okay, so to be a member of the Hope Squad is a little bit different than some of the other clubs because It's not like you can just sign up for it. For Cranda to be a member of the Hope Squad, she was nominated by her peers, and she was chosen as somebody who is a good listener and who people feel like they could go to and talk to if they're having a difficult time, and is a positive influence in our school. And so it's obviously a huge compliment to Cranda to be a part of the Hope Squad.
Always on the longest yard. Oh, they feel their feet get cold. Hiding here, hiding there. Find them underneath the stairs. People hiding everywhere, trying to be still as a stone. But I'll get it if you need it. I'll search if you can't see it. You're thirsty, I'll be rain. You get burned, I'll take your pain.
She has a hat full of talent.
She is able to do a lot.
You are so punny.
My jokes are very structured.
So is drafting.
So how long have you been teaching here?
At Payson High School, I've been teaching here 31 years.
What do you teach?
I teach technical drawing, architecture, engineering, CAD, computer-aided drawing.
Okay, could you kind of explain more about AutoCAD, what that is?
AutoCAD is a computer aided drafting program that enables students to draw drawings, mechanical drawings, using a computer. And so we have appropriate line weights, we have layout. It's the same thing we would do on the board by hand with paper and pencil. Now it's just done with the computer. The job market for students is unlimited, whether it be in mechanical engineering, civil engineering, aeronautical engineering, electrical engineering, electronics, aviation. It's just wide open. Structural steel. There is just a vast opportunity for students with knowledge in technical drawing to get occupations.
Hey, I was in that class once. It was a great time. Now we're gonna turn it over to Chloe for the announcements.
Okay, so last day for talent show tryouts is today. So come if you're talented. Girls basketball game at North Stampede is at 7, so come to that too. Miss Patience Scholarship Pageant orientation will be February 26th, and more information will be at the office. Back to you, Jenna.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Payson. Thanks for watching and stay in school.